Good evening, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of my journey with Jesmonite. So this evening, I'm going to use one of my mold and shape molds. But first, let's go ahead and mix our Jesmonite. I did get my larger package of Jesmonite, but I'm just going to go ahead and use up this Jesmonite since I already had it first, and then I'll move on to my larger package. So again, all we're going to do is we are going to put in our Jesmonite liquid first. I'm going to shake it up a little. Wipe this top up. I don't want the crusty bits going in my mixture. Okay, now I'm going to add the powder, and again I'm going to add the powder to the liquid, and I'm going to do a little bit at a time. And I'm going to try the marbling effect. I'm going to get bold, y'all. I'm going to get bold. Let's see if this works though. Hope it does. I love watching Claire. This makes me excited that I made the plunge. Now I'm unstoppable. So I'm just gonna mix that in. I guess I could have put more because it goes in really, really nice. Since I'm doing the marbling effect, I can add the color after. You're not going to stir it completely. All you're going to do is just swirl it around just a little bit for the marbling effect, because if you stir it, it's basically just going to mix into the Jesmonite. So again, we're just going to do a little bit at a time so that it doesn't clump up. Make sure it's very, very well mixed in. Directions tell you to mix slowly at first, then as you put more and more and more in, you can become more vigorous with it. Good word, vigorous. Let's get vigorously. So I'm really enjoying this, and again, watching Claire really inspired me to try something new. I have done resin, but I'm still basically a newbie. I'm more afraid of doing resin than I am Jesmonite. Resin because of the smell, and if you don't, if you pour the wrong type of resin or use the wrong type of resin in your project, it can flash cure. And that did happen to me, and I think that scared me from doing it for a long, long time. I do other crafts, mostly on, well, majority of it on Facebook. So if you want to learn about DIY home decor or something like that, Dollar Tree crafting, decoupage, I do a lot of that on my Facebook page. And it's the same name as this page, Tracy's Crafty Creations. I also have a group page, Crafting with Tracy, crafting with a K, where I invite people to show the crafts that they made, you know, just to show what they can do. You never know, you might get some new followers. You make sure if you do decide to join my group on Facebook that you answer all the questions and agree to the group rules. That is to protect myself and my group members. There is no soliciting in my group. That is one of the group rules. You can post something, and if someone contacts you and asks you if it's for sale, I don't mind that, but don't ask someone if they want to buy this, or post things saying that this is for sale, because I will not post it. All of my postings must be approved. So if you're trying to sell something and you don't see your post, that is why. I don't allow any selling unless it's a conversation we have prior to, because I don't think that's fair to my members of unsolicited sales. So I just want to make sure it's fun for everyone. Everyone. All right, I'm just going to continue doing this. I know it's boring, but there's some people out there, especially here in the US, where a lot of us don't actually have access to this or have made videos about it. So I'm sure I'll cut some of this out, but you know, I don't want any dead space, and still new to editing. So, oh, that looks so smooth. Look how that goes in. Okay, we're almost at the end, and of course with Jesmonite, has a working time of 5 to 10 minutes once it is fully mixed. So I feel safer mixing it this way instead of just putting it all in together. And of course, you know, Claire tells you, put it in slowly. Sometimes like her, I just want to be a rebel and just dump it all in. But I'm going slow because this is expensive and I don't want to waste my product just because, you know, I'm an impatient crafter. A lot of us are. So I just want to make sure that this is really good and stirred and getting all in there. I really like using the whisk. As you can see, it mixes it very, very quickly. So before I mix that last part in, I'm going to use black Jesmonite pigment. I've already opened it. The top was a little messy, so I'm glad I did open it prior to starting. Oops, wrong side. Okay, here we go. In a way, I want to put this in slowly. Don't be afraid. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. As Tony Little would say, you can do it. All right, let's get this mixed in really, really well. Got my bucket of water. I've heard people say you can put this down your drain. I don't want to test that theory. I have a bucket of water so that when I'm done, at least my whisk will be going into the water. I think I'm going to use a silicone stick tonight as I put this in there. So I'm going to put this in the water. And then I have this so that when the Jesmonite dries on it, I can just crack it off. All right, let's see if this works, people. So I'm gonna put some drops in here. Drop. All right, there's some drops in there, and then I'm just going to swirl it in. Not going to mix it. This looks blue instead of black. And let me get my molds. These are the two molds I chose from Molds and Shapes. Love these. Took me a while to get them, but it was well worth the wait. These molds are absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning. Okay, so I'm not gonna mix anymore. Oh, I hope this works, y'all. So I'm just gonna pour it in. Do a little circle with it. Okay, let's do the same over here. I know these are going to be different because of the way I put that in there, but I should have enough. I got the little one over here because I wasn't sure how much I was going to need, but let's keep going. Hope I have enough. I should have enough. Maybe I don't. If it's short, that's okay. Still in my learning curve. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. No, I don't want to cover those up. Again, learning curve, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. If this is thin, that's okay. At least I'll know I'll need 3 instead of 2 next time. I think I still got 3 more left. I do have 3 more left, so let's just clean this out. Then we'll shake this, get it down. Then I'll wait the 30 minutes for cure time. Then we'll come back and check on it. And I'll film that part. Uh-oh, sorry, hit the phone holder. But we are gonna get this in here, people. Again, if it's short, it's okay. I can probably mix up another one. Won't be the same, but again, it's okay. It is okay. That's what it takes. That's what it takes, but we will get it done. All right. Let's just do it this way. Maybe one more. Let's see, get those bubbles going up. Again, this is my first time using this one. Never used it before. But I think I did pretty well for a first time using this intricate mold. It's very pretty. First time doing the marble effect. Again, this is episode 2 for me. So please bear with me, everyone. Bear with me. I'm trying. I'm going to get there. I will. But those look... This one could use a little more out. My table should be level, but you know, these things you just never know. Tell you to bash it. I'm scared to just bash it. I see the bubbles coming up. I tell you what, we're just gonna go with these. So let me move that over there. Just going to get that bubble out. There's a bubble there. Okay, I don't see any other bubbles. I think that looks pretty good. I know it's a little short, but I think I did pretty well for my first time. We shall see. I'll be back. I'll come back in 40 minutes to demold. While I'm at it, maybe I'll just go ahead and mix up some more Jesmonite. Okay, I already got my Jesmonite liquid ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my Jesmonite powder. This is AC100. So again, just gonna mix a little bit at a time. So for this one, I'm gonna put it in the smaller mold. And I'm just gonna mix this in really, really good. Make sure I get all the goodness in there. I'm gonna do the marbling effect with this one, but this time I'm gonna use the blue Jesmonite pigment. Again, if I ever go out of screen, I apologize. I don't like it when it goes down the stick, the powder, when it goes on the end of the stick, or down the stick I should say. So we're gonna add a little bit more. Again, adding a little at a time. Don't want to put it all in at once. So we're just gonna mix, mix, mix. Make sure there's no clumps. Okay, let's add some more. And so I'm gonna do this medallion one from Molds and Shapes. Love this little one. I think I want the large coaster one, but that is on my wish list, right along with half of the ones on their site, plus maybe a few more. So hopefully this is all mixed in really, really well. Let me scrape the stick. Okay, let's mix that in. Okay, so we're gonna do a few drops of the blue Jesmonite. So we're just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and then we're just gonna swirl that in, swirl that in, and then we are going to pour. Don't know if they'll be poured evenly, but we are going to try. Maybe we can get at least 3 full ones, maybe 3 full ones. Or maybe 2.5. Well, we will see, we shall see. Off. That's just so amazing. But I got my bucket of water, so I can just put it in my bucket of water. And since these are mine, all I want to see is how well I did with creating these and doing the marble effect. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they come out, and I hope you are too. And I hope you continue with me on my journey using Jesmonite. I could have left the cup out, but I didn't, but that's okay. See you in about 30 minutes. Hello everyone, I'm back. Okay, so let's demold this. Let's see how it came out. Oh my goodness. There's no secret reveal. There's just me getting this out of the mold. Very, very easy to get out. They are just, the little things are just popping out. Oh my, oh, that came out so good. I might have to sand this because of the holes, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. This is a success. This is still success right here. This came out really good. I think I want to try the break effect or whatever they call it. They're still a little, because of this, some of the pigment came off in the mold, but that's okay. We'll see if we can clean, if it'll come out. The wipes I'm using is 100% water or 99% water wipes. Look at that, just clean up so easy, just like that. So I'm gonna put it like this, and then we'll let it dry, air dry for 24 hours before I seal it with wax. So let's see how this one does. Again, coming out very, very easy, very easy. Okay. And these little pieces, Jesmonite is still weak right now, becomes stronger after the first 24 hours, so we can just break those off. But I think this one came out pretty good. So let's see how the front of this looks. I can just sand that down. Look at that success. That is really pretty. Although I like the back, but I like the front. That came out really, really good. Oh my goodness. That came out really, really well. I like how that looks. Okay, let's demold the little medallions. Let's see how they did. I know I'm gonna need to sand this off. I see where a lot of them use like a fingernail file, but I do have some wet dry sandpaper, although right now I don't know what I did with it. I also have a deburring tool, but I think a little sandpaper will work just as well. That came out really, really well. I like this. What I like about these pieces, I can use them in my DIY crafts. This one is a little off, but that's okay. Nobody knows but us. Shh, don't tell nobody. I will deny it. And I'll just say that my table was off. This one is the same way. I thought they're sitting on a leveling table, so I don't know, but it's okay. It's still a success. Oh, that is pretty. That is really, really pretty. I love the way this one turned out as well. I'm just breaking off a little bit of the edges. Be a little less sanding. But again, you don't want to leave your pieces in your molds for too long, because that will cause it to sweat and leave watermarks on your pieces and discolor them. And the instructions say to wait 24 hours before you seal it or paint it. Last one. Then of course, I don't know if anybody really wants to see me wax on, so I'll just wait 24 hours. I will wax them and then do a little something to them, but I still consider this a success. This is the way this one looks. Again, came out really, really nice. I know they're plain right now, but for my second time doing Jesmonite and doing the marbling effect, I would say success. I really, really love these. They came out really, really nice. I love how they came out. Can't wait to share this with my bestie, because she's happy that I decided to do this. So we're gonna put these like this. Then I'll see you in 24 hours when I wax and dress them up. See you then.